Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Motivation is Everything. Please remember to subscribe, leave a comment, like. Thank you very much. I just want to speak to you today about the audacity of hope. I just wanted to use this opportunity to speak to you about the audacity of hope. And the question is, how do you proceed in life? When you're faced with challenges all around you, how and where do you go? When all hell breaks loose around you, what do you do? When it seems like you have come to the dead end in your life. Because it's at these times that I want you to tap into the audacity of hope. Because the realities of life is that we will come to points like this, and normally they are at the beginnings of our life, or the beginnings of everything that we do. Because the beginnings of everything that you do is normally small. That's why the Bible speaks about never forget the days of small beginnings, because the days of small beginnings are challenging. They are the days when you give your all and you get very little for it. They are the days that you try to do everything you can, but it seems that very little comes out of it. And this is because the early days of everything is small. It pales away in comparison with anything else it comes in contact with. And so those early days are small. And oftentimes small things are very discouraging. Oftentimes small things demand all of your energy and return very little. To the young mother who is giving all of her energy to her baby and is getting nothing in return. That is the days of small beginning for her. To the new entrepreneur who is giving his best to his business and all he gets is very little in return, that is his small beginnings. To the struggling father who's trying to keep the lights on, that's his small beginning. To the student wondering if I can get from this point to the next semester without a failure, he is within his small beginnings, and in the days of small beginnings, everything is an obstacle. Everything is a difficulty. Everything is magnified in comparison to where you are, and it is very easy to see impossibilities all around you. It's very easy to see difficulties all around you, but I want you to tap into the audacity of faith. At this point, I want you to tap into the audacity of hope. Because hope is able to see the future, yet still stay in the present. The audacity of hope is able to live in the present, but act like the future. Martin Luther King once said, I have a dream. And he made this statement at the height of the most difficult times in the civil rights movement. Almost everyone listening to him at that point could not understand what he was saying, but Martin Luther King was alluding to the audacity of hope. Barack Obama in 2004 was giving a speech and he said, yes, we can. Given the track record of his country, he knew that the present is nothing like what he's talking about, but the audacity of hope told him that yes, we can change if we have hope. D.L. Moody said, we live in difficult times today. Tomorrow we will live in paradise. That is audacity of hope. Because challenge and controversies will always be there. Difficulties will always be there, especially at the beginning. When you look around, you're bound to see difficulties in different things. But are you able to tap into the audacity of hope? Because it will get you out every time. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below.